This episode is brought to you by Amazon Business. We could all use more time. Amazon Business offers smart business buying solutions, so you can spend more time growing your business and less time doing the admin. I can see why they call it smart. Learn more at amazonbusiness.com.
Welcome to From Dorms to Desks, job hunting tips for those early in their careers. A podcast brought to you by College Recruiter job search site, which believes that every student and recent grad deserves a great career, and hosted by Work Defined. Join our AI co-hosts as they dive into tips, tricks, and insights that will help you land your next part-time, seasonal, internship, or entry-level job. Let's get your career started.
Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive. You know, if you're listening to this, you're probably thinking about the future.
Yeah.
The future of work.
Right?
Maybe you're getting ready for a job search.
Yeah.
Or maybe you're just kind of thinking about different career paths.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe you're just curious what's coming next.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, today we're going to be doing a deep dive all about the changing dynamics of work and what these shifts might mean for you, especially if you're early in your career.
Yeah, especially early in your career. That's a really important time to be thinking about this stuff.
Definitely.
You know what's really fascinating is we're seeing this move away from that traditional, like, climb the corporate ladder mindset. And one of the big things is this rise of portfolio careers.
Portfolio careers, yeah.
Have you heard about this?
Yeah, definitely. It's like you're not just working one job.
Right.
You're kind of managing multiple things.
Exactly. Like part-time roles, freelance projects.
Yeah, like piecing together your ideal career puzzle.
Yeah.
But like one gig at a time.
Absolutely.
So I was reading about this graphic designer who also teaches online design courses.
Wow.
And writes freelance articles on the side.
I don't know about you, but I don't know very many people that are hopeful about the world of work. And I'd like to change that. My name is Marcus Mossberger, and I started the Hope at Work podcast, where you'll find two things. Number one, really interesting guests. And number two, innovative ideas about the future of work. Check it out.
That's amazing.
So that's like a portfolio career in action, right?
That's a perfect example. It's all about diversifying your skills and your income streams. And for a lot of people, this kind of setup offers a ton of autonomy.
Yeah.
I'm right. You get to choose projects that you're really passionate about.
Right.
That align with your skills. You set your own hours. It can be really appealing.
I can definitely see the appeal.
Especially early on in your career.
But let's be real, you know.
Right.
There are trade-offs too.
Yeah, there are always trade-offs.
You know, job security, financial stability.
For sure.
Like those are things that come to mind. So how do you weigh those concerns against the freedom and the flexibility, especially when you're just starting out?
That is the question, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a great point. A portfolio career definitely requires a different approach to managing your money. Imagine juggling all these different projects.
Right.
Each with a different payment schedule.
Oh, yeah.
You got to stay on top of your invoices, your taxes, things like health insurance.
Oh, yeah.
Which you often have to figure out on your own as a freelancer.
Yeah, that's a whole different ballgame.
It is.
But there are resources out there, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I was reading about these online platforms that help freelancers manage all that stuff.
That's awesome.
They can even offer like group health insurance options.
Oh, wow.
Which could be a game changer, especially when you're starting out.
Absolutely. Those platforms are becoming so important.
Yeah.
As more people kind of move into this way of working. They provide a safety net.
Yeah.
And they can make the financial side of things way less scary.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Speaking of changing work structures.
Okay.
Another trend that seems to be gaining traction is the 4-day work week.
The 4-day work week.
Yeah. Some companies are experimenting with shorter hours, but they're still trying to maintain or even boost productivity.
I see.
What's the thinking behind that?
Well, I think there's a growing recognition that people who are well-rested and have a good work-life balance are often way more productive and engaged.
I can see that.
When they are at work.
Yeah.
So a 4-day week could lead to better work-life balance, reduced burnout, and even help companies attract better talent.
Right.
But it's still pretty new.
Yeah, it's early days.
We're still in the early stages.
Yeah, I was reading about a tech company that implemented a 4-day week.
Okay.
And they saw a huge increase in employee satisfaction and productivity.
That's great.
But like you said, it's not super widespread yet.
Right.
So how do you see it playing out in the long run?
It's hard to say for sure.
Yeah.
You know, some industries might be more adaptable to a 4-day work than others.
Right.
But if we keep seeing these positive results, it could become much more common.
Yeah.
And that would be a huge shift in how we think about work.
Yeah, for sure. Now, for those of you who are just starting out,
okay,
there's this catch-22 situation.
Yeah.
This experience paradox.
The experience paradox.
Employers want experience.
Right.
But how do you get experience if you can't get a job?
It's the classic problem.
It is. It's like a chicken or the egg kind of thing.
It really is. And that's where internships come in.
Internships, yeah.
But we have to acknowledge that so many internships are unpaid.
Yeah.
Which raises questions about fairness and accessibility.
Exactly.
Not everyone can afford to work for free.
Right. I remember when I was starting out, it was tough to find paid internships.
Yeah.
I did a few unpaid ones, which helped, but it was definitely a financial strain.
It's tough.
So what do you think about how we can make things a bit more equitable?
Yeah, how do we create...
pathways into the workforce?
More equitable pathways, right?
Yeah.
I think increasing paid internship opportunities is a really crucial step. And focusing on skills-based hiring, where we're emphasizing what people can actually do.
Yeah.
Rather than just how many years they've been doing it.
Right.
Could also help even the playing field.
So it sounds like the future of work is all about flexibility.
It seems to be.
But with those choices comes a need to navigate new challenges.
Right.
Whether it's figuring out your finances as a freelancer or finding ways to get that experience, early on.
Absolutely. And as you navigate this changing landscape, think about the skills and the mindsets that will be most valuable. Things like adaptability, a willingness to learn new things, strong self-management skills.
Right.
These are going to be so essential.
Those are good ones.
So what are some of the skills that you're developing that you think will be important for the future of work?
It's a lot to consider.
It is.
But hopefully this deep dive has given you some food for thought as you start planning out your own career journey. Keep exploring these questions. Keep learning. And most importantly, keep the conversation going.
Absolutely.
This has been From Dorms to Desks, job hunting tips for those early in their careers. A podcast brought to you by College Recruiter job search site, which believes that every student and recent grad deserves a great career. Each episode, we dive into tips, tricks, and insights that will help you land your next part-time, seasonal, internship, or entry-level job. Subscribe to this podcast for free now, so you don't miss an episode, and visit www.collegerecruiter.com to find your next great job.
This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. It's Cybersecurity Awareness Month, and LifeLock has tips to protect your identity. Use strong passwords, set up multi-factor authentication, report phishing, and update the software on your devices. And for comprehensive identity protection, let LifeLock alert you to suspicious uses of your personal information. LifeLock also fixes identity theft, guaranteed or your money back. Stay smart, safe, and protected with a 30-day free trial at LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
You know the words that dominate our news cycle.
Private equity keeps inventing
generative artificial intelligence tax on home. America's chip fueled by market volatility. That's on Fed rate cuts.
But do you truly understand how they impact your world and your wallet? In a world that skims the what, understand the why. Because context changes everything. Subscribe to learn more at Bloomberg.com, the global benchmark for business news.